I hope you all are doing good. So today we will explore the Khata module. In the previous video, I have explained you the customer Khata and how it basically helps the business in efficiently tracking their credit transaction with the sundry creditors and the debitors, and how it provides a detailed view of the financial dealings with the customers and the suppliers. Today I will explain you same thing for the general Khata. So we will select in the Khata type, we will go to the general Khata. So it's the same thing, but this khata is in the customer khata. The customer khata is dependent on the individual customer on the inventory products which we have purchased and which we are selling. It's dependent on the products and on the customers. But in the general khata, it doesn't depend on the inventory or the products which we are adding or we are selling. This is like the overall business transactions, or you can say business financial transactions, or which we are, for example, which we are taking money from loan from any bank, or from like taking like the credit for from some vendor and selling it to some customer, and it is not related to any product, so that's why we are using the term as a general khata. So in this I will show you, firstly I will tell you these details. So this is the same thing which we shown in the customer khata as the amount you will give for the sundry creditors. For example, we have purchased anything from the vendors, so the amount which we need to give. So this is the entry for this, and this is for the debitors, for the sundry debitors, the amount we will get, and this is the individual khata which includes both the section. It will show all the details. So let's just add one, add to khata, and let's add a customer. Let's say we want to add Rohit Sharma. Let's say amount 50K. We You got or you gave. Okay, so I'll choose I gave. The pay, let's select the mode of payment as online, and let's save this entry. So as you can see in this adding this general khata part, we haven't had any product details. We don't need to add any product details here, because it is not dependent on the inventory. Simply it will just the overall financial record that the business owner wants to create without a dependency on any products. So as you can see, the entry came here. We will again add one more entry to the khata, and same thing. Let's do with Aditi Jain, but this time let's say we got the money 1 lakh, and let's say it's a cash payment. Let's save this entry. Now if you go to this entry has came. Now if I go to the individual khata, as I told you, it will show the overall details for both the creditors and the debitors. So it's showing me both the details. Now let's go to the sundry creditors and let's see what all action buttons the Buy Khata team has offered. So in this entry we have edit button, settle button, history button, and delete button. We can simply click on delete and delete this entry. We can simply click on edit, and let's say let's increase the amount by 1,50,000. Let's save it. We have a customer updated successfully, message has been came. And if I go to the history, so those settlement history is not available right now. So let's just settle some amount. I'll click on the settle. I'll select the mode of payment as cash. Let's say we are paying, you got 50K, so let's say 50K we have settled once, then we will again settle 20K. So if I go to the history now, you can see, okay, now it's not coming right now in this details. If I go and settle this amount, cash 20K, if I click on settle, if I click on history, okay, now if you check for the settlement history, the details, the listing has been came for both the settlement that we have done. Firstly, we have done for 50K, then we have done for 20K. We have done the payment by cash. Both the things have been entered in the listing part. If you go to the debitors, there also we can see the settlement amount in the settlement listing details. Now the same thing will happen for, say, now the balance amount is 30K. Let's settle this remaining amount via online payment. Let's 30K. So the customer updated successfully and the entry got deleted. Just the same happened in the customer khata when any for any entry, when the settlement is done, the entry get deleted. And if you want to check, you can go and check in the individual khata. You can see that the balance amount is 0 for Rohit Sharma. If I want to see the history, I will check all the history here. That one payment was done by cash, one payment was done by online, 20K, 30K, which makes a total amount of 50K. So the settlement is done for this. So this is the overall general khata. So kindly explore this. Let's meet in the next video. Thank you guys.